Hi there. In this video I'm just going to be discussing briefly how to check the charging system on your BMW. I've recently looked at a few videos and the few things have been explained which are good with regards to the rotor, stator and diode board. This is just an overall view and how I solved my issue. Firstly, I would highly recommend the manuals that you see in front of you. So you've got your Haynes manual on the left, but on your right, this was got from Motorworks. It's the classic box of charging. This tells you how to do all your testing, and this is how I got all my information. So, as you can see, you will need a multimeter. Multimeter there. I've recently gone for a new Odyssey battery, and this bike is an R65 with a sidecar. I've been building it after it's been stood for 10 years. So previously I have put new HT leads in. The coils are original. All this is original on there. I've put a new spade type fuse box in there. I've got the cover off here because I was looking for other things. And if we go to the front, we have the rotor in here, the stator housing and stator, and the diode board. I'll try and get you a good picture up there. Now, and obviously a rectifier there. Now the issue I had was it was only charging under 12 volts, meaning it probably wasn't charging enough at all. So as you can see, I'm going to be doing a different setup on the front, so all the wires are a bit exposed. However, I have got a light for the charging. So if we turn the ignition on and we start, it might be a bit noisy. You can see that we had very insufficient voltage. Will that come off? Yes. So the first thing I checked was the diode board. Now there's already a good video on YouTube for that. I'll include that in the link below. Somebody showing you how to check for the connections and the continuity of everything. So it's only a short film, but that's very good. The next one was to check the rotor arm. Now you can see it is a bit worn. Try and hold. It's not really gonna. Is it gonna focus? There we go. So I do think that is something I am going to look at getting replaced after I've ridden it for a while. I want to kind of blow the cobwebs off. And the bushes I've already checked because I actually had this out the other day. So, looking at the book, which has since fallen off, you want to check your continuity on your diode board. It's pretty tricky because I'm juggling it with one hand on. Oh, maybe I'm coming up with the microphone there. So, I'm going to switch it to 200 ohms. The one should come up on the screen. And if you remove these three wires, three phases, you should get 0.6. I don't think I can do both of these in one screen. So if I do, and 2, so you can see connected those two. I'm getting 0.6 and 0.6 again, and I connect the other two. So they're alright. Now, just saying the book, connect to your continuity setting, which is this one here. You should get continuity between them all. That's fine. But you shouldn't get continuity there. Oops, sorry. Okay. So, that's alright. Now, as previously said, you want to check your bushes. So I've put another link into a video where it says about checking your rotor arm, as that was quite helpful. And checking other things on there. It shows you how to take it off and check and things. But just another quick method I saw previously, which is my issue, if I just reconnect these up, is the regulator. Now, as I said this previously, this has been stood for 10 years. I think this one. No. It's been stood for 10 years. So there's a chance that a lot of this is faulty. One way to check this is to take this out. You'll have 3 plugs. And if you make, I'm just getting it out of my pocket, a bypass. It's a big connector and 2 wires. And I'm just going to put the phone down while I fit this in. 1 and 2. You fit it in the bottom 2. Now that is bypassing the regulator. So I'll just move that somewhere where I can easily see it. I'm going to prepare this for voltage readouts, and so there we go. Now, so ignition on, charging light on, charging light on. So, as you can see, it's now charging at over 13 volts. It did sound like it was spluttering then, but as I don't have the fuel tank on, it's only really going on what it's got in the carbs. So, I now know that this is at fault. I'm going to replace this, and then hopefully get it on the road. And I'm just trying to think of any other electrical issues there can be, but none come to the top of my head. But as I say, the links for the diode board and the rotor I will put in the link below. Thank you very much.